Well, hello there and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. It is the middle of February, so technically it is still winter, but things are happening. So what we're going to do is do our February walk around garden tour. It might look as though everything is still dormant, but believe me, there are things happening. Let's go and have a look. So I'm not going to lie, we've had a few problems. Things look great really up until about December, and then we had one night where temperatures went down to about -4, -5, and once again a load of our more tender stuff has been knocked back or killed off, even stock that is in the greenhouse. But at the moment it's very mild. Overnight temperatures are around about 8 degrees, 10 degrees, which is really quite high for February, and because of this things are starting to move in the garden. So we're going to start over there. I'll show you what's happening. Because it's so warm and sunny at the moment, we've taken off some of the winter protection, but we left a few bits on just in case, because the chances are we're going to have another cold snap in a couple of weeks. But this is the Hardley Banana, Midas. You can see, you know, where we did have that cold snap, all this new, because it will just keep growing if it's even a little bit of warmth in the air. So all this has died back, but you know, you feel further down, that is still quite solid. So I'm fully expecting this to start producing new growth from the stem, so we still get a bit of height, rather than the whole thing being taken back to base, which is what happened last year. Look, that was last year's, that completely died back, and what the hell is that mouldy bit there? It's disgusting. We have Actinidia maloides that only went in last year, and you know, look at it without looking carefully, and it still looks like it's completely dormant. But you know, get a bit closer, you see this? That is all swelling bud waiting to come out. So that's good news, because this means that this is still alive and should give an absolutely superb display in the spring. So we've got this long border here, which we've been adding more and more evergreen plants over the past couple of years to give it a bit more interest throughout the winter, even though it still looks pretty bare. But let's see what is actually starting to move here. At face value, not much, but you can still see a little bit of bud swelling up on this grape wine here. Had a few deaths. We had an Oscarburnum here, that's gone. We haven't got any new growth showing on this particular fuchsia yet, but I'm hoping that will start to come out soon. It is supposed to be completely hardy, so we shall see. This is one of the problems that we had here. This is the Arum Lilies Antidecia. Looked great really up until that cold frost. Then all this foliage that was up here all got knocked back to this bit of mush on the ground here. It all looks a bit tidy. The touch of Panics, that's dropped all of its larger leaves now. It did just get too cold for it, but on the whole it's tidy. There's stuff happening. We've got some bud on this little rhododendron here that someone's been having a go at now, but the bud's there. That should come out soon. Lovely red plant. Got that from Wisley last year, really good. We've even got, look, you see here, Agapanthus buds starting to show through. So you know, the soil must be warming up. Now I do have this other hardy fuchsia here, and again there's not much happening on this stem. So if you look down here, look, that is genuine new growth coming off the base. Absolutely fantastic. Unbelievably, the Salvia has put out quite a lot of shoot, and under here, still with protection on, and it did get too cold for it this year, is the old Monera, but there's still green on it. There's still viable growth. I'm hoping we'll get some new leaves once it really does start to warm up properly in another couple of months. As you'd expect at this time of year, we're starting to see an awful lot of bulbs really starting to poke their lovely little heads above the soil level, so I'm quite excited to see that. I'll show you the main ones. We've got a hyacinths coming through. Look at that, we've even got like a young agave bit coming through here. That's interesting to see. Hopefully that'll, oh hang on. Yeah, ignore that. Giant ornamental onions starting to go through, which is a bit early for them really. We've got a couple more, or one over there, got something coming up through here. But this is, I'm pleased about this. This is the hardy aloe stracciolata. Now we had problems last year with the cuttings that we took dying, but this one is still good, although we do have a bit of a problem with some of the others. And these ones are undercover, because we had this undercover. That's all died back. That one not so bad, but good news with this is a tree echium is that the crown has remained viable. It's still alive. We haven't had the top ruined out of this one. More than I can say for this one, where the centre's died out, and now we're getting that characteristic multi-stem happening here. But the problem when they multi-stem is that all these joints are very weak and prone to snapping and breaking, falling over in strong winds. Now the camellias are putting a bit of work in. The flowers are coming out. This one is Camellia Debbie, and it's a great variety, an absolute rock in the garden. And we've even got one or two opening up on this Chinese lace, which is a bit early for these. These normally flower much later. You can see a lot of the bud still is really tight. This mature Tetrapanax, which got really badly damaged last year, got knocked back to about here, as you can see, where I had to make that cut. But again, and this was protected, it's still got, that's not good there, but I'm hoping there's some viable growth in there that will, oh dear, it's broken. Yeah, but that looks good. I reckon this will be alright this year. It wasn't as bad as last year. We've got the Oriental poppies flushing really, really well, as well as this Hemeroculus, which is daylily, which I very cleverly managed to pile this huge stake straight through the middle of it. And this is why you should always mark the plants that die back over winter, so you don't go around digging them up or ruining them or putting massive stakes through them, as I do every flipping single year. Still got leaf on this Salvia here. We got the new growth from these crocosmias here. There's a Monera that's already starting to put through some new growth. And under here, this is, I'm looking forward to this. This is a Muzella Laziocarpa, which completely got knocked back to ground level last year. We've done extra work on keeping this protected over the winter, and although the top bit has been damaged, it still feels quite solid further down the base. And there you go. A couple of little alliums here. These are Purple Sensation. I really love these ones. And there you have it. Genuine proof that life is returning to the garden. Give it one more month and spring may finally have sprung. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've got anything that you would like to add to the video, then you're more than welcome to do so. Just put those in the comment section. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.